what's up YouTube, Dennis here. Welcome at my channel F1 Mania for a brand new F1 23 career mode video when we are racing as a Mercedes driver alongside Lewis Hamilton. I'm still recovering from that last time around on the Baku Azerbaijan Grand Prix circuit. If you didn't check that out yet, then I would recommend you to do that first, because it was a crazy Grand Prix, a dry wet thriller with a horrifying and crazy ending. So yeah, after you have checked that out, let's get started with the episode from today at the Imola circuit, the fourth Grand Prix on our Formula 1 calendar. But before we go to the circuit, we have a couple of things to do. Here at the aero department, who seem to be happy with our previous talks, where they asked questions and it seemed to turn well. So 10% off for our resort points regarding upgrades for that department. So yeah, a couple of upgrades who turned out to be well. So clearly the second car on the grid, as it seems. So competing with the Ferrari, but expecting the Red Bull to be favorites as usual. For the loyal subscribers, as you're used to, we are skipping until qualifying. But I realized I was forgetting to switch the engine components. I always use worn out components for the practice program sessions, but forgot to turn it back after the last practice, so we have to change them. But as you can see, it will be done in time, but yeah, the lab will need to complete it successfully immediately. But of course this won't give us any problems, and we are qualifying ourselves into Q2 quite easily. So yeah, let's jump to Q3 now. So yeah, Q3 which is going to be quite interesting, as we have a partly wet track. So we will need to get out on the intermediate tire and get a good time in. And yeah, but on the other hand also going to be a little bit cautious, because yeah, it's always tricky just seeing where the grip is, where there isn't too much of standing water, and then getting a lap in. So yeah, here we are on our flying lap into the Tamburello box, which wasn't quite good actually, because we took that yellow curb. That's the curb you don't want to pick, especially. Beautiful track we are having here. Those that fast chicane over there, which we weren't taking that very well actually. Wet conditions of course means early upshifts to get better traction, low RPMs. So yeah, that's what we're going to do here. And here the most beautiful part of the lap. Braking into here though, we are making a mistake there, and that ruins our whole lap quite painfully over there. There just won't be enough time left to get another lap in, but we have a new pole sitter of this 2023 season, Fernando Alonso, who gets his first pole in I think like 11 years. Last time was 2012 German Grand Prix I think, and what a great accomplishment. And we will be starting from P10, which will be very fun watching I think, to get to look at a great charge through the field, hopefully. Getting a good start and getting some momentum in from the rest of the race. For the criticasters that are watching, we are racing this race weekend at the 101 AI level. So yeah, with that being said, let's head to the starting grid. Yeah, my apologies guys, I just realized that I skipped the starting lineup. So yeah, sorry for not showing you the whole field, but you guys have seen the top 10, so that's usually yeah, the positions people care most about, having a exciting championship fight for the top runners. And we'll be starting on the soft tire of today. The drivers around us seem like not to start on the soft tire. I gotta admit, it's yeah, aggressive strategy. We're going for a two-stopper. I don't think anyone else is going to do that, but I think yeah, it's yeah, kind of fun to try, you know, and see if we can get some good points that way. Kind of gambling on the safety car or red flag, but yeah, let's see what happens, and hopefully the soft tire won't be worn out too quickly. As we are heading here to our grid slot to get a good starting position, as we do, and then just waiting for the other drivers, with Fernando Alonso in pole position, with Lewis Hamilton alongside the rivals, as we are used to. As we are waiting for the lights to go out, and away we go. Seems like we have a good start. Oh, we have to avoid some drivers there, but we get through it brilliantly. Getting 4th place already. Someone right there was sleeping and the other drivers had to back off. And because of that it looked like we had a great start, but I think we just had an okay start. But we are in 6th place behind Pierre Gasly, who also had a brilliant qualifying session yesterday. And we are going to build from this, with Fernando Alonso in P3 already. Had a shit start as well. If I had to make a list, this track would definitely be in the top 5. A great straight here to get some overtaking opportunities done. Even though we're having a high downforce setup, because I prefer those. Here we need to leave the space. But yeah, it's such an easy thing to do, because yeah, on the next turn you then have the inside. So it's quite easy to get it done. And Fernando Alonso on the hard tire. So no surprise he is losing so much ground over here. And it's just patiently waiting over here to yeah, see the chances, grab the opportunity. And yeah, you know it's going to come along your way if someone is on the harder tire. But it seems like we don't have quite the power we expected to be to have. Also AI run yeah, usually lower downforce setups, at least lower downforce than I do in most cases. So that's an explanation, but we're getting it done and into 4th place. And according to my calculations, this should be the position when we belong to for the time being. And now yeah, the most important and crucial question will be, how long can we make the soft tire last, and having yeah, keeping the most life in it. Well, Lewis Hamilton was leading the Grand Prix, having a good gap towards Sergio Perez. Amazing performance until now from him. We are not having quite the momentum yet, I gotta say. Oh, taking too much of the yellow curb there. So he's on our gearbox, Carlos Sainz, as he try onto the inside. We have to leave a little bit of space, but look at the gap towards Verstappen. We're losing a lot of time. We don't, yeah, we quite are not into the right vibe you want to be in the race. You want to get in a tunnel vision quite of mode when yeah, you just go autopilot and don't have to think about a lot of things, where just everything seems to yeah, to get done automatically. But here he is on our heels. Can we keep him behind? We just have to get through this, and yeah, that's pure racecraft. You know he is going to back out there, and that he was not a challenge over there. So now we have to get our head back into the game. Oh man, these tires are just getting so useless very quickly. It's quite shocking actually. I was expected to make so much more ground, and we really should consider getting into the pits early. Look at that gap. We are just, yeah, this is a classic Trulli train basically. as we're trying to hold everyone behind. But there goes Carlos Sainz, the first Ferrari driver. We are quite fortunate to get the DRS over and over again on Carlos Sainz, as we are in 5th place, as we have finished on 2 occasions already. So yeah, we're getting in into the pits now, making our first stop of the race, and yeah, then we will get some good qualifying type of laps in, and yeah, make up some lost ground, and hopefully jump some other drivers. But yeah, let's see what we can do and how far we will become behind yeah, our fellow Dutchie, as I can say, Nyck de Vries. And meanwhile, I'm not driving in F1 anymore, as you guys probably know, replaced by Daniel Ricciardo. Curious to see when F1, yeah, when the developers will update that. Yeah, I'm looking at EA Sports and Codemasters now, but yeah, you know how long that can take sometimes. So yeah, 15-second gap onto Nyck de Vries, and let's see how quick this fresh medium tire is. I can assure you it's very quick. Look at those gaps, 2 or 3 laps later, and yeah, we almost gained 8 seconds as we are here crossing the line, and likely going to set the fastest lap. That's just one of the most satisfying feelings of in any F1 game, setting purple. Yeah, if you're a Formula 1 fan, that or yeah, a player, that must be definitely your favorite color. So we are doing there in just 6 seconds onto Nyck de Vries. Yeah, I think the pit window is here like 26 until 28 seconds. Quite yeah, long pit lane actually. After all the pit box slots, there's still yeah, a little bit to go. Yeah, it wasn't exactly in the line of my expectations. Yeah, to drive towards them before they are even making pit stops, because this can hurt our charge through the field actually. If they're not going to stop when we need to overtake them. I expect this isn't going to be a problem already alongside, but yeah, you have a train over there, and that will definitely make us lose time if they don't get out of the way yeah, before they head into the pits. This was exactly what I was talking about and what I have miscalculated. Look at this train. Yeah, this sums up Formula 1 2023. The top runners, yeah, the Red Bull just way too fast, and then yeah, the midfield and back markers are just very close racing with better traction here. But look at Logan Sargent, we just can't seem to pass him on yeah, our own power, as he also has DRS. Can we do something here on the inside maybe? Oh, that's quite risky. We made a little kiss over there, and here this is just great defending. Look how he is positioning the car. That's quite surprisingly actually, but all the F1 veterans know what the next corner will do. It's an uphill corner. If you're on the fresher, better tire, you can make it happen here. If you're also using ERS on the place where the AI doesn't, he tries to defend, but we are more aggressive here, because I'm losing patience actually, and it's very frustrating to stay behind. And Valtteri Bottas will be our next victim who we are getting here. And here, oh, just enough space. I think he didn't see us coming, Oscar Piastri, but he just yeah, gets out of the way as we are having a nose on the inside and making up another place. Yeah, it's our trademark move here. We are on Kevin Magnussen, also on the outside there, on that fast left-hander. Then over here, the moments where races are often getting decided in the pit lane. Red Bull and Lewis Hamilton into the pits. And can we jump them? Oh, it's going to be close coming out of the pits. But we are in virtual in first place with Lewis Hamilton chasing us. We are on a different strategy than Lewis, so yeah, leaving him through here and then continue our race. On the start of lap 17 we're getting past Sergio Perez because he is into the pits. So after the pit stop window, this is what the order is like. We are in the second place, being chased by Max Verstappen, but we also need to make another pit stop because if the tires are gonna make it, they will be far over the cliff, and God knows where we will finish then. So I was giving a hint already. I think it's a smart decision to box this lap and yeah, not fighting Max Verstappen. That will make us both lose time and now get into the pits and yeah, recover again. And basically it's a confirmation that yeah, maybe it wasn't the smartest decision because now we are in 16th place and the highest achievable, yeah, will be that just barely a top 10 finish, I think, because it's such a great distance to make up. But on our outlap we're getting some great moves in and into P14, but yeah, still quite a gap. But these are the races that are most fun to drive when you are chasing, and yeah, also the best ones to watch, as there is a yellow flag there. What's happening? Do we have a DNF there? Someone is going here. Oh, off the track. Alex Albon. Seems like he has a blown engine, or at least one of the power unit components. Something is wrong right there, and we are having one retired driver there, but no safety car it seems. I swear, if there was a safety car we could maybe get the podium in, but yeah, this time not so fortunate. Oh, what an exciting battle this is. Can we get 3 drives alongside? No, that doesn't work. So let's back out here. Quite a stupid decision to go off the line actually. But yeah, just being patient and see if we can profit from their battle. As we are fancying a move here on Tsunoda, using your ERS here, and yeah, you know what's going to happen next. He tries to get alongside here, but we won't allow that and continue our way. Here we are having quite a good run onto Lance Stroll. Can we do it here on the inside brilliantly in this downturn? And we're securing 11th place and getting ourselves into the points here. This should be quite an easy overtake, but oh, it's not so easy as it looked like. But before the corner he is backing off, and so we are in the points again, and that means our fastest lap actually is having a value now, or just inside the track limits there. Races like this just makes you feel like that talented kid on the go-karting track who just finds grip on places nobody else does. But of course we are on a fresher tire, and yeah, bullying Pierre Gasly there for a bit. And we are having a look here to steal some points from Lando Norris in P8, as we are in the end of the start-finish straight. And over here a moment what will shock the championship, even though it's quite early, but Max Verstappen is falling out of this Grand Prix after a mechanical failure, parking his car near the roads onto the grass in the penultimate corner. Here on the left he is on the grass, and that means as it is in France, 0 point for Max Verstappen and his Red Bull car, and that means a Ferrari onto the podium. And here Esteban Ocon, who is in danger of getting overtaken by us, and his Renault engine as we do here, getting P6 on lap 29 of 32, yes 32. And the only one we realistically could overtake is our rival Fernando Alonso. And over here we are getting our first track limit of the race. This will be a battle, a great battle until the flag for again a P5. Can we do it here on the outside? Oh, it doesn't allow us to get in a nose there. We were also losing a gear for a moment. We lost 4th gear, so we had to manage that. But on the last lap, it worked again. So because of that, we had a better exit on the last turn before going into that final lap and getting P5 here and a virtual 11 points in this championship. But anyways, people only care about winners, and Lewis Hamilton is the winner of today, getting a back-to-back victory. After last time it felt like he got it gifted kinda, but when the opportunity arises you gotta be there, so big credits to him, just like his race for today, getting a back-to-back victories. And we're crossing the line. He into P5 managed to stay ahead of pole sitter Fernando Alonso, and we are being consistent again.
Deliver this result, do you think?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top.
Things have changed.
Here then the final standings of this Grand Prix. Take a look at your favorite, or not if you don't have any. Anyways, this was the episode for today. I'm gonna thank you all for watching. If you are still watching, be a maniac, subscribe, be there every time around. Anyways, have a good day, thank you for watching, and see you the next time. Bye.